Hello dear students, wish you a very good morning to you all. Let's see what's new today. Today we are going to study a new poem, A House, a Home from your course by Lauren M. Haley. In this poem, the poetess described the difference between a house and a home, and in the picture you can also see that there are two different pictures. First is in this first picture there is only a house, but in the second picture the family members are also there. So she wants to describe in this poem that a house is just a construction, a four-walled structure, but a home is the place where our parents and our family live. Now, let's move to the introduction of the poet. Lauren M. Haley was an American poet and she was born on 27 April 1921 in Minnesota, USA, and she was died on 7 September 2006 when she was aged 85. Her writing style is simple yet thought-provoking. In this poem, she aims to make a clear distinction between a house and a home. A house, a home. Here you can see the picture. This is the picture of a house. This is a structure or a building only. You can see so many things here like doors, window glasses and chimney and eave and the front wall design. So these are all the things and so many other things also that make a house. But in the second picture you can see here there is a family standing outside the house. So this is a home. We can say it a home because a home is the place where family live with affection and a strong bond of love. So a house can be converted in a home when the family members live in that. I hope the concept is clear to you all children. Now let's just discuss what are the things that make a house. Bricks, it is so much necessary to build a house, and to join these bricks cement is also needed. So this is the cement. And what the other thing that is needed to make a house? Woods, the strong kind of woods, because if we'll take soft kind of wood they will not bear the load of our house. So this type of wood is needed to make a strong house. This is a yard, you can see here, and the yard is also there outside a house, and it is used to sit together by the family members. In the next picture you can see there are the window glasses, and what is the benefit of window glasses in the house? We are sitting inside but we can see outside of our windows. Now the other things that are necessary to make a house, let's see. This is the eave. Eave is the extension of roof, and the purpose of making eave in the houses is that so that the heavy rain or the raindrops cannot directly hit the window or the main front of the house. The next thing that is necessary is chimney. Chimney is very necessary to keep the smoke outside from the house. Now the next thing is tile floor. We usually see in our houses that there are some tiles on the floors. They are used to make a house attractive, make our floor attractive. And the next thing is stucco. Stucco is the plaster that is used on the wall to make some designs. You can say the POP designs also. And the next thing is roof. You also know that the roof is very necessary for our houses. And then doors, so many doors are there in our houses, like in the room, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, and in the on the main gate also there is a door. So these all things and so many other things also are necessary to make a house. So what do you understand children? That a house is the structure, a four-walled structure only, that is made up of lifeless things. There is no feelings, no affections and no mutual understanding. because the people are not living there. Now, let's clear the concept of home. What is home? We have also discussed that a house can be converted in a home when the people are going to live in that. So we can see a picture of the family. So with the family members only we can make a home, because in the family only we can enjoy, we can share our emotions and feelings, and in whenever they are needed we help them. So with all these things a home can be made up of. So now let's move to some new words that are used in this poem. Chimney. Chimney is a hollow structure that allows smoke from building to escape outside. In the hilly region, it's common to build on the roof of the house. Yard. Yard is the open space that is placed outside, and it is usually used to sitting along with the family members, and it is also used to keep plants outside of the house. Stucco is the fine plaster that is used for coating wall surfaces, means it is used to decorate the walls. Eaves, a part of roof that meets the wall of a building, means I have cleared you that this is the extension of the roof, so that the raindrops or the heavy rain cannot directly hit the walls of the houses. Unselfish is the feeling that we are thinking about others before thinking about ourselves. In the family it usually happen that our parents thinks about us, and they are working hard for us only. There is no selfish motive behind all that. So these are some new words. Now let's move to the explanation of the poem. In this picture you can see a house, a four-walled structure. So the poem starts with a question: what is a house? And the poetess wants to clear the concept of a house, and she is giving answer herself by describing the things that are necessary to make a house. So let's see. It's brick and stone. These are the basic thing to construct a house. So this is the picture of bricks. And woods, that's hard kind of wood is needed to make a house, because if we'll use soft kind of wood then it will not be able to bear the load of the house. So the wood should be strong enough. Some window glasses are also necessary, because while sitting inside the room we can see outside. And perhaps a yard is also a necessary thing in the house. It is built outside the open space outside the house, and it is usually used to sit along with our family members in the natural environment. It's eaves and chimneys. Eaves and chimneys are also necessary. Eaves is necessary to save a house and front wall to from the raindrops, and the chimney is necessary to make smoke outside. And tile floors are used in our own houses also. We can see that the tile floors are there so that our floor looks attractive. And stucco and roof. Stucco is used to make designs on the walls, like POP design you can say. Roof is necessary for our house, so that we can be saved from the direct sun rays or the heavy rain. So it is a much necessary part of the house. And lots of doors are obviously there in the house, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the room, and on the main gate also the doors are used, so that someone cannot enter in our house without knocking or without taking any permission. So these are the basic things, and so many other things also that are used to make a house. So children, I hope that you understood that what is a house. A house is just a four-walled structure without any feeling, without any affection and mutual understanding of the people. It is the blank space you can say. Now move to the next stanza. What is a home? House we have discussed. Now we'll discuss that what is a home. So the poetess answers, It's loving and family and doing for others. In this picture, you can see that the family members are enjoying with each other. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. So, children, in our family, who are there? Our mother is there, our father is there, our siblings are there. You can see in this picture like brothers and sisters, and we enjoy to play with them. Whenever they are in need, we help them, we share things with them, we share our emotions with them, we work together. So, the home is made up of feelings and family members. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you are always caring. Dear children, you can see in your family that there are grandparents also, and they look after us. They take care of us. Whenever we are doing something wrong, they tell us not to do that, and they care for us. It shows their caring towards us, and in return what we do, we love them. So in the family or in the home, we can see that there is no selfish motive behind doing anything. Our mother work for us, our mother cook food for us, and she wakes up early in the morning so that we can go timely to the school, and she prepare food for our lunch, and our father work for other, earn money for us, so that we can live happily in our future, we can get good education, we can be a better citizen. So in the family, each family member work for the betterment of the other family members. So there is no selfish motive, there is no selfishness in their behavior. So I hope that the concept of home is also clear to you. So the poem is about only these two concepts, that what is home and what is house. The poetess only wanted to describe in this poem that she want to clear the concept related to house and home, and she clearly describes that the home is only a space where family members live, and house is just a four-walled structure. Now, hope children that the poem is clear to you all. Now move to the summary. In this poem, the poetess differentiate between a house and the home. It is very clear to you. According to the poetess, the house is just a physical structure made up of building material like bricks, stones and woods. So children, you know that the house is made up of lifeless things. Like bricks, stones, window, doors and so many other things are used to make a house. But a house is useless until the family members live in that. But a home is the place where a family lives and the family members take care of each other. So home is the space where a group of people, member of same family, live and they take care of each other. A house is just a building, but it family members live in it, then it converts into a house. A house can easily be converted into a home when family members are going to live in that. So this is all about the poem. Now move to the activity section. So let's see what is there. Write words associated with home in given blank spaces. So children, this is the activity. There are some blank spaces and you have to provide some words that are related with home. One example is done for you here. The next activity, let's see. Write words associated with house in the given blank spaces. This is like the same activity, but in the previous activity you were writing words connected with home, and now here you have to use the words connected with or related with the house. So the blank spaces are given here. Let's move to the next activity. In the third activity, you have to write the opposite words from the poem of the given words. What are the given words? Hate, father, sister, soft, selfish and neglecting. So you have to provide the opposite words of these given words only from the poem. Now the next activity. Write any three differences between a house and the home. I hope that it is very clear to you and you can do it usually. Write an essay on my family in 100 words. So children, you know about your family, so you can write 100 words about your family like an essay. So this is all. Thank you children. I hope that all the things are clear to you. Have a nice day.